Hey guys, so it turns out on the last video, you guys actually really liked it, and since I see that number 13, it looks like it's time for a new video. In that case, here we go. This video is going to be about how World War II resembles Star Wars. In this video, the movie will be Attack of the Clones, which is the second movie in this series. Let's hop right into it. Number 1. Assassination Attempt on the Queen. In Star Wars, the Separatists tried an assassination attempt on Padme, not knowing that Corday was a decoy. The Separatist that went to go kill her was the bounty hunter Jango Fett and his apprentice Zam Wesell. The one who sent them to kill the Queen was the one and only Count Dooku. Now, not many people know this, and actually only real Star Wars fans like myself know this about Count Dooku, but in The Phantom Menace, he was actually a Jedi trained by Yoda. His apprentice was Qui-Gon Jinn. After Qui-Gon got killed, Emperor Palpatine took advantage of the situation and manipulated him like he did to Anakin about Padme. The Emperor told Dooku that he could bring Qui-Gon back to life. Count Dooku was so devastated that he didn't have a choice, just like when Palpatine told Anakin that he could bring Padme back to life. Palpatine was able to manipulate Dooku into a Sith Master calling himself Darth Tyrannus. So basically, Count Dooku is a traitor to the light side. Keep the word traitor in mind. In real life, there's this guy born in 1907 named Klaus von Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg was a German SS officer and member of the German nobility who was one of the leading members of the failed July 20th plot of 1944 to assassinate Adolf Hitler and remove the Nazi Party from power. Now, Klaus, as an old teenager, originally didn't like what Hitler had in mind, but he was manipulated by his father. He served in World War II as a pilot. He still had that one part of him that didn't like Hitler, so he formed a team including Hans-Georg Schmidt von Altenstadt, Axel von dem Busch, Helmut Steiff, and others to create a plan to assassinate Hitler. His plan was to try to meet Hitler in person so he could just kill him on the spot. After many unsuccessful chances to meet Hitler one-on-one, he thought of a better plan. He would place bombs near Hitler's location. He tried and failed epically. Klaus lost his right hand and 3 fingers on his left. He tried one more plan. To go to one of his conferences with the bomb inside of a briefcase. He activated the bomb and excused himself from the room, not knowing that someone else moved the briefcase. The bomb went off, killing 4 people, and all the survivors, including Hitler, were injured. Shocked and devastated at the results, he made a run for it, but a couple hours later, he was caught and shot. Stauffenberg's death was filmed by Hitler to scare anyone who would dare try to kill him. Back to Star Wars. Count Dooku was part of the light side, then went to the dark side and tried to kill the Queen. Klaus Stauffenberg is German and went to this secret group and tried to kill the king, Hitler. The resemblance of the theme being traitor is clear. Also, just a little extra fact, the plot to assassinate Hitler was called Operation Valkyrie. In Star Wars, a Valkyrie is a clone ship, and Stauffenberg's plan to kill Hitler and put Hans-Georg Schmidt von Altenstadt in charge was to save Germany. That operation was called Operation Valkyrie, and the Valkyrie, the ship, came and rescued the Jedi. Coincidence? I think not. Number 2. Tatooine's name. Tatooine is the name of Luke's home planet, derived from the town of Tatooine in Tunisia, the country where the desert scenes in Star Wars were filmed. Tunisia played a big part in World War II. The Tunisia Campaign, also known as the Battle of Tunisia, was a series of battles that took place in Tunisia during the North African Campaign of the Second World War, between Axis and Allied forces. The Allies consisted of British Imperial forces, including Polish and Greek contingents, with American and French corps. The battle opened with initial success by the German and Italian forces, but the massive supply interdiction efforts led to the decisive defeat on the Axis. Over 230,000 German and Italian troops were taken as prisoners of the war. Number 3. The Clone Army. After almost an hour of research, I found out who the Clone Army represents. The Clone Army are the ethnic Germans who fought with Poland in 1939. There were 10,000 of them in battle, but all of them vanished as a Polish soldier. After being captured and recognized As people with German roots, they changed their uniforms and made them fight for Germany, which is what happened in Star Wars. Not in Attack of the Clones, but in Revenge of the Sith, ironically. I am introducing the Clone Army in this video because Attack of the Clones is where you first learn about the Clone Army. Anyways, the clones were fighting alongside the Jedi until Palpatine said
Execute Order 66.
Order 66 meant that the clones were now killing the Jedi. Order 66 represents when the Nazis made the ethnic Germans fight for them. Number 4. Super Droids. This is not a regular droid. This is the super droid. The droids represent the Nazi soldiers, but the super droids are the super soldiers. One of Hitler's chemists took some Holocaust prisoners and made them walk for 24 hours in a circle with a 20-kilo backpack on. He wanted to develop them into unstoppable robots. Eventually, after the prisoners kept dying of exhaustion, he developed a drug called the Wonder Drug. It would get rid of all focus and all pain. He would give it to his prisoners, and then they were able to walk around with 90 kilos for 24 hours without collapsing. As you can see in the movie, the super droids are much more accurate and superior to the regular droids. So yeah, that's basically all I could find. It took me several hours of research to find everything. Sorry the first one was so long, I just found it the most interesting. So if you could leave a thumbs up, that would be great. And if this gets 10 likes again, I'll make Revenge of the Sith. Tell me what you think in the comments. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. You could like or dislike. Do whatever you want. See ya.